I got a full tank of gas and scent-proof windows and a brand new paint job. Aw, shit. Well, today we have Suspect S, Bullfrog Mindset. Now, first of all, my views on Bullfrog Mindset is he worked for massa trying to round up slaves to bring them back to the plantation. Up there on your channel, Yassa Bossin. Talk about Mgtow have a victimhood mentality. Now, let's listen to what this motherfucker's talking about.
And in that video, what I tried to do was really be, in the previous video when I talked about Mgtow, I had used a lot of shaming language. I agree with that. And I was trying to be pretty forthcoming in saying that, I agree with a lot of the Mgtow stuff, but here's where you guys get it wrong with the victim mindset. Not all Mgtow fall into this. Don't teach a generation of younger men to hate women.
See, first of all, we don't teach, we don't recruit, we're not teaching a group of young men to hate women. What we do is we are warning these men and giving them the tools so that way they don't end up like most of us. We're talking about the guys who did everything right but ended up on child support. They were in their kids' lives, but now they're still on child support. They married their wives, they never cheated on them or anything, and now they're paying alimony. See, we're trying to guard men from the dangers of being in these relationships. Okay, we're not teaching them to hate women. Okay, now some people get angry, but that's only because of what the government enables them to do.
Just because you've had bad experiences, but give them wisdom to understand how to deal with these kind of situations, right? The typical red pill type of stuff. Yet still, spew of hate and damn this guy's a cuck and comments about all kinds of.
See, but we don't teach men hatred to cucks and all of this kinds of stuff. See, what's going on here is we send out this philosophy. Men adopt a philosophy, it works for them, okay? And then there's people out there like you, okay, who say that we have a victimhood mindset and that we have given up and all this bullshit. That's when somebody turns around and calls you a cuck or says derogatory things towards you because you said something about them. Motherfucker. It ain't about nobody teaching nobody nothing, teaching them to hate women. Because first of all, most MGTOWs, even including myself, let me tell you something. I love women, okay? I know a lot of women. But will I be in a relationship with one? No. Does that mean I hate them? No, it don't.
Ad hominem personal attacks like I always expect from MGTOW guys. Actually, not too many downvotes on this one. Only 371 downvotes. Let's give it an upvote. But yeah. So I guess as this video keeps getting watched more, then we'll see like huge downvote campaigns because that's what those guys do. Anyway, I thought the video was pretty balanced.
And the reason why we come to your channel and downvote your video like crazy, we swarm on you like a bunch of bees. I mean, you're the one rattling the hornet's nest. And the reason why we do that is because we don't want your message to get out. Because what you're doing is you're spreading the message of slavery and going back to the plantation to these men. You're not helping them enrich themselves. Okay, what? You tell them to go to the gym and lift some weights? Okay, so now your body look good. But what about your mental state? Okay, yeah. What about your mental state? Okay, what about those men that's out there? Is lifting weights and shit gonna stop you from killing yourself? No, it's not. That's just working and exercising your body. What about taking care of your mind? What about taking care of your day-to-day things that really fuck with a man every day? Now, Mgtow gives a man those tools to be able to continue on with his life through all the fucking bullshit.
It was really, indicating what my purpose is. What am I trying to do here, guys? I mean, you guys have been following me for a while. I'm trying to help you to be a better man. I'm trying to teach you the things that you need to know to be a man. It's kind of funny. Some people say, "Hey, John, That's pretty weird. You're gonna teach me how to be a man. Yes, I am gonna fucking teach you how to be a man because you don't know how to fucking be a man.
How do I not know how to? How do we not know how to be a man? A man is not being a follower, a man is being a leader. A man is going his own way, doing what he wants to do, when he wants to do it, how he wants to do it. Okay? See, your philosophy, you're trying to give us rules and regulations on how we got to do things, why we got to do things, and when we got to do things. That ain't Mgtow. And that's not being a man. Being controlled by somebody else and indoctrinated by somebody else instead of elevating your own free will to do what the fuck you want to do.
All right. If that weren't a problem, I wouldn't need to have a whole fucking channel and make videos about how to be a fucking man. But it is a fucking problem. I'm not here to attack Mgtow because I want to start a fight or because I don't like these guys, right? I don't like this philosophy, but I would want a lot of Mgtow guys to realize how they can actually improve themselves. Being angry and brooding and hating the world does not fucking help you. I understand red pill rage. I understand all of this stuff, but it does not fucking help you. With that said, all right, now that I've gotten all fired up, let's go through this comment here because I think he's got some good points here. Obviously, I'm gonna think so because he's supporting me, but hey, he says here, here's the thing. I discovered Mgtow in 2016 one night while having insomnia. Entertaining and interesting to see I wasn't the only one out there who rejected marriage. And a great deal of what they said was true. Miggy 101, Sandman, Howard Dare, etc. Okay, so he came from a pretty balanced place, right? And he went and watched their content, all right? I followed these guys for about 2 years. Okay, that's a pretty long time. And yes, they are becoming like male feminists. The second you say all, quote, fill in the blank, you are wrong unless you're talking about maybe the Nazis. All right, there are women out there who are not bad. There are good marriages. Not everyone is out to get the male. Not every woman is out to get the male. Okay, this is a perfectly fucking reasonable statement that he's made here. Right? I know I'm going to get a lot of comments from Mgtow guys saying that this isn't true, but this is the problem that I have. You can't do what you can't just say that all women are bad or all women are thoughts, or all men who don't support your view are cucks and simps. It doesn't work that way. This is not the reality. You can say that there's a significant portion, which he even says here. Now, are most Western women intolerable today? Yes. Most, not all. The Mgtow movement has become the male version of radical feminists. And I agree with this, right? This is not all, but there is definitely a level of ridiculous.
Okay, well then, is all classical music boring? Well, you would say no. So, is most classical music boring? Yes. Come on, man. Anybody can say this is that and this is that and this is that. But look, but bottom line, it's too far in between. Of course, everybody in the world ain't bad. Of course, everybody in the world ain't good. But the bad outweigh the good. You see what I'm saying? It outweighs. So you're more likely to get a fucked up chick. You're more likely to be in a fucked up relationship. You're more likely to be in a fucked up marriage. Okay? So why take the risk and the chance? Why? You know what I'm saying? Now, if you got two pools, okay, and you throw two big sharks in the pool and one little shark in the other pool, okay, I'm still gonna get bit. But in one pool, I'm less likely to get bit, as in the other pool, I'm more likely to get bit. But bottom line, I'm still getting bit.
Ridiculousness just in society at large that is generally informed by the feminist agenda that has caused a lot of women today to become what I would call intolerable. Okay, it is definitely rare to find women out there that are good. But I would also say, I was just discussing this with a coach actually on the live Q&A I did for the Bulldog Mindset membership. If you haven't joined already, go check it out. There'll be a link in the comment below. But I was talking about the idea that essentially how a woman behaves in a relationship with a man oftentimes has more to do with how the man behaves than the woman's nature or her attributes. Okay, I know this is heresy for a lot of you guys that like to just women hate, but a lot of times you're being the bitch, and that's why she's acting the way that she does. Not all the time, okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna like blame the man for everything, but you're the fucking man, so act like the fucking man, right? You have to take ownership for your life and for your relationships and how people treat you. And generally, if people treat you shitty, it's because you're allowing them to treat you shitty. All right, it doesn't just fucking sneak up on you. You know, a lot of the Mgtow guys say, well, my wife just left. It didn't just fucking happen like that. All right, she was treating you like bullshit for a long time. Okay, and then she just fucking did the last thing and took all your shit. All right, that was.
Hey, yo, let me tell you what happens. Let me tell you what happens when you be the man in a relationship. Your chick says something out of order. You correct her. You put her in her place because you're the man in the relationship, right? Guess what happens? You go to the living room and sit down. We had a report of domestic violence up in here. Now you go into jail. Sure, she didn't just up and leave you and take all half of your shit. She had to wait till she could find somebody better that had more money than you, and then she started the bullshit and left you and took half your shit. You get it now?
Was the last straw, but she was treating you like bullshit before that. All right, let's move on. If someone is spending all their free time watching Mgtow videos, then that person has a psyche problem. Okay, again, and apparently some of you are, as you see the same comments over and over on all the channels. And this is my main contention.
Hey yo, somebody that spends most of their time on YouTube talking trash about Mgtow, acting like they red pill, asking for donations, relying on their monetization for their channel, lifting weights all the goddamn time like that means any fucking thing, speaking into a camera in a messy ass room, looking like Joey Butter motherfucking Fuko, you got a mental problem.
Point, guys. You know, again, I'm not saying every single Mgtow person out there has this viewpoint, but if you're watching this fucking video and you're gonna leave a fucking nasty comment, that's you. Do you not see who the fuck you are? You're the fucking idiot, okay? You're the loser who just watches Mgtow videos all day, alright, and doesn't actually fucking do anything with your life.
And you're the loser that just sits on YouTube all day and asks for donations and talk trash about Mgtow, and you don't do nothing with your fucking life.
Right? I watch Terrence Pop because he's more of a comedian and it's funny. He doesn't say that all women are evil either, but many of you guys are doing nothing but reinforcing negativity every day. And this is the problem. The biggest problem I have is stop reinforcing negativity. I want to do is present a positive mindset. I want to teach you how to become stronger. How, like, all of the philosophy that I spew on this channel comes from wanting to make you better.
No, most of the stuff that you spew on your channel comes from us. But all you did was pervert it and twist it so you can make money off of it. And when it doesn't suit you, that's when Mgtow is this, Mgtow is that, Mgtow is this, and Mgtow is that. Because your ratings is getting low, and your money getting low, and your subs is dropping. But let me explain something to you. Hashtag Former Force, you're not approved. We're coming after you. We're going to make sure we're just going to take you the fuck out. We're taking you the fuck out. And in the words of my man, Mr. Elite, get your ass out of here. Former Force out.